An American tourist charged with careless driving causing the deaths of 2 men has been remanded on bail. 41-year-old Nelson man Stephen Jays and 69-year-old Kevin Whitburn of Christchurch died last week in the multi-vehicle crash on Tasman's coastal highway. 4 other people were seriously injured, including the tourist's wife. The accident happened just a fortnight after a petition was presented to Parliament calling for tourists staying in New Zealand for longer than 3 months to sit a full driving test. We understand this tourist had not been in New Zealand that long. Janet and Kevin Whitburn were heading to Nelson from Mapua when Janet told me, completely out of nowhere,
I just saw the black car coming from the left. We were travelling in the left lane, going towards Nelson, and I just recall him coming out of this little side road and right in front of us, and then I saw a truck veering towards us, whom I assume was trying to avoid the car. But as I say, that's my version. But I don't recall any noise or anything like that, which the people tell me was horrific.
Gosh, and you don't recall the noise? So
I don't, no.
The truck on the face of it was avoiding the car, which was on the wrong side of the road.
That's what I'm thinking, but as I say, that's just my version. The truck was going in the opposite direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was just bang over.
Exactly, it was. A split second, it seemed like.
Janet Whitburn. Kevin died instantly in the collision, and while Janet suffered moderate injuries from which she is recovering really well, she says it's life without her wonderful husband she dreads after 40 years together. In the first year of their retirement, she and Kevin really were living the dream.
I can't really bear to think of the future at the moment, but I do know that I'm going to have lots of support. I've got a wonderful family, a wonderful group of friends, and Kevin was always very careful, and he's made good provisions for me. You know, it's something like this should happen.
Good man.
Yes, he was. Amazing man.
Yeah. And you have received, I understand, incredible support that
you've... Absolutely. People are coming in constantly with food and flowers, and Kevin was actually in the Air Force. We both were, quite a few years ago, and they've got a special web page, and just messages of support and love. They've just come pouring in. I just feel so blessed from that point of view. And the fact that Kevin, my husband, didn't suffer, that probably is the thing that's getting me through.
And I know you wanted to talk to us today for a couple of reasons. One was to say thank you and to acknowledge the support you've received, and to tell us how much it's meaning to you, how important it is.
Certainly, yes. The police, well, first of all, if I could start with the woman that helped me at the scene of the accident, and Pip, and she took me right away because I asked her to, because I don't have a very strong constitution for accidents and things like that, and she did take me away, and she just talked away to me until the ambulance arrived.
And
everybody.
Who was she, Janet? Was she a member of the public?
Yes.
Gosh, what a good person.
Yes, she was. She was absolutely amazing. And the police have been amazing, not just to me, but to my family. They, one of the policemen picked my children up when they flew up from Christchurch, and the whole time I was in hospital, there was always somebody with me. I'm just absolutely overwhelmed by the goodness of people. Yeah.
Janet and the Whitburn family feel a devastating sadness, of course, but no anger towards the driver whose careless driving, that's the charge, killed Kevin. It was an accident, Janet said. Although, as a tourist driver from a right-hand side of the road country, USA, the family does wonder if the accident could have been prevented by greater driver education.
Neither me nor my children believe that anybody would deliberately do this. We know that people wouldn't, you know. I don't know what happened. I don't know why he did it, but we really feel compassion for him, because he's actually going to have to live with us for the rest of his life. And to be honest, I would hate that. I don't know that I could live with myself. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's not just us that's suffering. You know, it's all the people in our lives and our beautiful grandchildren that won't get to enjoy their granddad anymore, and he won't enjoy them anymore. But also, you know, the other victim, as you'd well know, he's got 2 little boys. Well, you know, they're going to be without their dad for the rest of their life, you know. And I don't think anybody would deliberately do that to somebody. But having said that, I certainly think, you know, something needs to be done. You know, somebody's got to be responsible for all these terrible tragedies that happen. But we were asked to put in victim support statements last night, because the court case was today, and that's what we stressed, that we feel, and this is only our opinion, but we just feel that the rental car companies would certainly have to take more onus for letting drivers just get into their cars and go without knowing the conditions or the rules of the road in New Zealand. We just can't believe that people would do that, you know.
Janet Whitburn, the wife of Kevin, killed in the car crash near Nelson last week. The 63-year-old American man who faces charges of careless driving causing death and careless driving causing injury will reappear in court later this month. Janet and the Whitburn family, as we said, and as she said, as Janet said, don't blame the driver whose careless driving killed Kevin. They're not angry with him, but they do think that the onus should be on rental cars to make sure people understand New Zealand roads and how different they are from many of the places that our tourists drive in.